Some healthy white flour alternatives for baking. White flour is not good for your health at all, but mostly people consume a big portion of it daily. It is unavoidable to change your entire menu from main meals to snacks, but you can use any alternative of white flour to make your food healthier. Initially replacing white flour to any alternative completely is not a good idea. Start out replacing 1/4 of white flour at first. Then the next time you replace 1/3 of white flour, then gradually you can increase the amount. Here we give some healthy alternatives of white flour for baking. 1. Whole wheat flour. Whole wheat flour is derived by grinding the whole grain of wheat and has higher fiber content and minerals than white flour. Replace 1 cup of white flour with 3/4 cup of wheat flour, because it is denser than the white flour. 2. Soy flour. Soy flour is derived from roasted ground soybeans. It is a rich source of protein, iron, calcium and vitamin B. Replace 1 cup of white flour with 3/4 cup of soy flour. Keep it in refrigerator. Stir up the soy flour before adding it into the recipe. 3. Oat flour. Oat flour is made from whole oats. It is great for the patients of high blood pressure or high cholesterol, also lowers the risk of heart diseases. Replacing white flour only with oat flour is not a good idea, instead use mixture of oat flour and whole wheat flour. Replace 1 cup of white flour with 1/4, 2/8 cup of oat flour and 5/8 cup of whole wheat flour. 4. Chickpea flour. Chickpea flour is high-fiber alternative of white flour. It helps in improving heart health and preventing diabetes. Replace 1 cup of white flour with 3/4 cup of chickpea flour. 5. Almond flour. Almond flour is gluten-free and low in carbs. It's high in fiber and protein. It adds nutty taste to your food. Replace 1 cup of white flour with 1 cup of almond flour. For every 2 eggs in the original recipe, add 1 more egg when baking with almond flour. 6. Quinoa flour. Quinoa flour is high in protein, iron and calcium. It's good to use quinoa flour in cakes and cookies. Replace 1 cup of white flour with half cup of quinoa flour. Don't replace more than half of the white flour with quinoa flour. 7. Spelt flour. Spelt flour is similar to wheat flour, but it's not a wheat flour. You can replace 1 cup white flour with half cup of spelt flour and half cup of whole wheat flour. You can also replace 1 cup of white flour with 1 cup of spelt flour, but for every 1 cup of water use 3/4 cup of water. 8. Buckwheat flour. Buckwheat flour is high in fiber and protein. It is best for making pancakes. Replace 1 cup of white flour with 3/8 cup of buckwheat flour and half, 4/8 cup of whole wheat flour. 9. Coconut flour. Coconut flour is made from ground and dried coconut. Coconut flour is just great for your health, but it is not that easy to be handled in baking. Replace 1 cup of white flour with 1/4 cup of coconut flour. Increase the amount of eggs 2.5 times. For example, if you use 2 eggs in original recipe, use 5 eggs with coconut flour. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button and do share the video. For more videos, subscribe our channel.